5 things that is affecting children when you consider learning and performing tasks and also stimulation. Yes, when you think about learning, there are some things that is affecting our children education. One of the major things I discovered from some parents, and also even me, I'm also a parent, I was also involved. So when I just sat down and discovered that these are some of the things that is affecting parents, I decided to bring this to notice so that parents will also examine themselves and see where they are doing wrong in helping the children to take in charge of their destiny. So one of the things that is affecting the child is that parents are fond of removing their children from one school to another, especially when they are owing school fees. Now, we all know that private school is out for business and they must make gain. And government has made it available for government schools. If you say that you cannot afford to pay private school for your child, there's no point you wasting your time taking your child from one school to another, causing damage to that child's destiny. It is better you take that child to government school. I once studied in government school from my primary level to secondary level. In my university, it's government school. So you won't tell me that because my son studied in government school, that is why my son is not brilliant. No, or my child is not brilliant. No, 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 no. Please, instead of you to damage that child destiny, because that proprietress or proprietor will definitely cause any man or woman that is depriving of her labor, of her wages. So try and make sure that if you are one of the parents that is involved in this kind of behavior, change, because you are not doing good to your child. Don't say that because I'm trying to, as in, do this. I want to let my child finish school fast. You are moved when the child was in primary 4 or primary 3. You take a child to another private school to attend to primary 6 and write command enters, go to the secondary school. What of the future of that child? Have you ever thought of that? So please kindly give yourself this advice. It's not something that they should give you. Give yourself this advice. Another one is that parents are fond of not checking their children's book. They don't inspect their children's book, what the children are doing, whether they are attending to their homework or not. Sometimes you see that even when the proprietor or the class teacher is trying to confer information to express how he or she is feeling about the child textbook, you see that some parents will even go to school and warn teachers. You see that their book be so pieces, so tattered. They don't care to use a kind of newspaper, the old newspaper, and also the cardboard paper to bind the children's book. So please work towards it. It is very, very, very wrong. Especially, you see that some example of, let me just set an example. Example is that school, they have a lot of activities that they set aside that they will carry out during the section. For example, the PTA and also what we call open day and visiting day if your child is in boarding school. If your child is not in boarding school, it's what we call an open day. You see that day, an open day is a day that the children, the parent of a child will go to school to checkmate what the child has been receiving in the school. They study and how the child is performing. If the child is doing well, they will show you the score of your child. You will not say, my child is going to private school and such. You just leave your child like that. No open day, no PTA, no visitation, nothing. Please, parents should try and make sure that they work towards that so that we will have an excellent tomorrow. I'm talking about an excellent tomorrow here. An excellent tomorrow does not mean that your child will not be cautioned or be a kind of correct whenever he or she is doing mistakes. Another one is that some parents don't even attend to PTA to know the affair of the school. They don't know anything about the affairs of the school. All of them, they are always busy. I'm busy. I don't have chance. I'm busy. I don't have chance. That PTA is their business. What will I go there to do? Why won't you go there? You have a lot to do. That is why they call Parents Teachers Association. You have to go and make sure that you contribute, or anything that they do in the school that you don't like. That is where you are going to go and lay down your heart, lay down your grievances, lay down your mind. From there, the school will be corrected. Secondly, your child will also learn. Another one is that parents are also fond of not attending to children's homework. You need to attend to your children's homework. If you are not attending to your children's homework, you don't need to write for that child. What you need to do is to supervise the child. Supervise the child how he or she is doing that homework. Okay, if you are the kind of parent that work, that you don't have time, when you come back from work, please, my love, were you given homework from the school? Some children are very, very funny. They will tell you, no, mommy, no, daddy. You say, okay, don't worry. Bring your books, let me see if they gave you homework. Now, if you check the book that there was no homework, you can put a call to the school. Come on, for some days now, or how many days now? In fact, I came back home, I checked my children's books. There was nothing like homework. What is going on? Was there no homework? Some children are very, very funny because they don't want to even suffer themselves. They just want everything to be plastered of gold. And that is why children learn with force. You have to force the child to learn. You have to. If not, the children will not give you the best that you need. Now, how will your child give you the best? It is how you are imparting in the life of that child, how you are training that child. That is what that child will give it back to you. So I am advising our parents to make sure that they attend to their children's homework. It will help the children to have what we call an excellent tomorrow. Try to know the school affairs, what is going on. Another one is that parents are fond of supporting their children of their bad deed. Yes, they are fond of that though. If at all, if, like, for example now, if your child is being cautioned in the school, you will say, no, I don't want my child to be corrected. I don't want my child to be corrected. You don't do that to my child. Blah, 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 blah. One certain time, there was a parent that came to complain to me that the child is not passing her exams. And I asked her, go to the school, and I told her, go to the school and find out what happened to that child. That your child that I know, she's a very brilliant child. So she went to school to find out. So when she got there, they told her that, ma, were you not the one that said they should leave your child alone? That the child begin to grow wings. The child doesn't pay attention again in the school. And when they cautioned the child, you came to warn them not to disturb your child again. That when your child grow up, she will actually learn. So these are one of the things you need to consider when you're talking about school resumptions. Some parents don't even buy exercise book for their children. They don't care whether their children write or not. What they know is that I have paid school fees. I have paid school fees. I have paid school fees. I am paying school fees for my children. How will your children write? Can a farmer go to farm without working tools? No. You need to buy exercises for your children. You need to buy a pen. You need to buy a pencil for your children to enable to write. Sometimes they may buy all these things without textbook. They don't buy textbook for their children. Parents should learn how to manage and save money and buy textbook for their children, because it will enable them to read and make research. Now you see that children are using Google to make research. They don't even have time to read again because Sometimes there's no textbook for them to read. How can a child go to school without maths and English textbook? What are you expecting that child to read? How are you expecting that child to make research, to sit down at her own time to study? So I am advising, I am not against any of our parents or any parent, even me, I'm also involved. So I am just advising parents to make sure that they do the needful. In this resumption, I believe if we should apply this knowledge, if we should apply this words, all these things, and look into it and put it into consideration, it will help us to have an excellent tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Follow us on IB World TV. Make sure you rate us, comment, share. On TikTok, you follow us on Ini IB. Then Facebook, we have Iniebom Friday Edit. Then we have IB World TV on our page. Thank you very much. Subscribe to our YouTube. That is where we are talking about matters that is affecting the society and so on. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.